The cannabis industry has been referred to as the Wild Wild West. Stock prices are fluctuating daily. Some cases they're going up 10%, 20%, then dropping the next day. What our research is hoping to do is to be able to understand the regulations and the rules and be able to navigate that environment. The cannabis industry really started thousands of years ago, but as far as Canada is concerned, we started getting into medicinal cannabis use back in 2014. The real big push was when Trudeau was elected in 2016 with the mandate to legalize recreational use cannabis, which it did in 2018. So the major issues that we're seeing within the cannabis industry is the oversupply, partly created because the government hasn't opened up enough retail outlets to be able to fill the demand. But secondly, we also have the black market, which is much greater than was anticipated. In addition to that, we're seeing that the accounting regulators have implemented accounting policies that have made it very difficult to understand for the average person. And specifically what that is relating to is IAS 41. In order to understand IAS 41 and its implications, we need to understand farming and how the cannabis industry differs from the farming industry. IAS 41 deals with biological assets and specifically bearer plants, which is used to grow an agricultural produce. So if we were talking about an apple orchard, we'd be talking about the trees. In this case here, what we're talking about is the mother plant. When you grow apples, they're growing for one period. In the cannabis industry, it differs because the cannabis going from the cloning of the mother plant right through to the harvest can take around 12 weeks in total. So therefore, you're going to be getting 3 or 4 harvests in one year. And the issue that leads into is that at the end of each reporting period for an organization, based on the IAS 41, the company needs to report the value of the plant itself. So what is the value of the leaves? What is the value of the buds, which are still growing? And that leads to problems because a lot of assumptions need to be made about that. And those assumptions are going to be under various areas, but the major ones that are concerned is the price of the product. We have to determine what is the end price that we're going to sell this product for. We have to also determine what is the yield that is going to be attained from this, and the yield is the amount that is going to be cultivated or harvested per square foot, or however they're going to be measuring this. And we also have to determine the attrition that occurs during the growth process, because again, they're estimating what the prices are. The black market is causing the companies to reduce down those prices. Their estimations are often overstated. And when the readjustments come in, we're seeing the stock price drop. This has led into what I'm looking at as far as my research. So this information and this research will allow us to be able to determine what companies should look at, what they should look at internally from a management standpoint, what investors and what users external to the organization should be looking at, what the government should be looking at, as well as helping regulators to determine what is the best methods going forward. Stay tuned for further updates and publications revolving this and other research related to the cannabis industry.